What's up, everybody? Hi, it's me, Lindsay. Welcome to the channel, and I have another beta drop for you guys. Skyrim Anniversary Edition Assassin's Build load order, and this is by request from my subscriber, Yellow Rabbit. Now, Yellow Rabbit left a comment a little over 24 hours ago from now, and they requested this following the Thieves mod list that I've recently done, and it's their birthday month. And I promised them I'd get this load order out before May, but guess what? I was in a good mood. And you know what? It's such a great idea. Following the Thieves Guild load order that I made, I was so inspired by some of the mods that I added to that list that would be perfect for an Assassin / Thieves Guild. But since I went full in Thieves Guild, I have a lot of those mod ideas still fresh on my mind. So I was really motivated to do this. Thank you, Yellow Rabbit. Happy birthday month to you. This mod list is for you, as well as anyone else that would like some inspiration for a pure Assassin's build following the Brotherhood quest line. So this is in beta because I went into overdrive putting this load order together in an evening. So it's not as thoroughly tested as my other load orders, which I like to give about 3 to 5 days of testing. So please feel free to play this throughout the weekend, throughout the next few days. Let me know what you think about it. If you have any feedback, if there's something that would be great for me to add, if there's something redundant that doesn't need to be here, let me know. This has extensive quest lines added, as well as numerous quest alterations to the Brotherhood quest line. So I have not had the time in one evening to start every single new quest and finish them, or every single new quest change, experience every new quest change. So if you want to give this a try, please feel free, play it, let me know what you think. I'm going to put this load order in the description right now, and you will be able to copy it, and any changes made, I will update the description. So the final mod list by next week will be in the description. And I just happen to be, I'm still talking here. We're gonna get into this load order because I'm gonna review some of the mods, but I would just happen to be working on my Redguard Legacy of the Dragonborn mod list, which should release sometime then next week, as well as I'm either gonna do High Elves or I think I'm gonna do maybe Pirate Ship Captain, something like that. So those will be the load orders that I'm working on next week. So let me get this out now so that Yellow Rabbit can truly enjoy their birthday month. Happy birthday. This is my gift to you. Let's get into the load order and see what we have. All right, Master Files, Unofficial Creation Club patch. This is Reconciliation, QL, and Bug Fix compilation. You won't be able to see everything on the screen, of course, so it will be in the description. I'm just briefly going through what we have so you have an idea of what to expect. This is the patch for Reconciliation, and this is Reconciliation Anniversary Edition updated. Between these two mods, the two Reconciliation mods, you have about a couple hundred quality of life mods in them. So that's like 200 mods between these two. Small, about 150. I'm exaggerating, like 150, somewhere between there, and 200 mods of just small quality of life mods like skill books, glow, and like realistic conversations. Like it's all just packed into one mod, like moving ships on the water and stuff like that. It does have a website file that you can go to, a doc that you can see what all the mods are included in there so that you don't reuse them in the load order. Simple workaround framework, we're going to need that, just shields on back. And for our skeleton realistic equipment Anniversary Edition cheat room, fully swapped armors, which is going to add all of our Creation Club armors into the game to replace the vanilla variants at the start of the game. Okay, HUD, Oblivion icons, Dark Brotherhood main menu, it's fitting. Better descriptions, that was in the Thieves Guild mod list. we're using the full audio SFX overhaul for all of the sound effects changes, the couple thousand sound effects changes that it adds to the game. And I didn't add a custom follower. We have a quest mod that's going to add a special custom follower for you after you complete the main Dark Brotherhood quest line. But for now, I've modified the dialogue for JENASSA because it offers a background for her as part of the Dark Brotherhood, and it's really fitting. And she has 816 new dialogue responses, especially for the Dark Brotherhood quest line. So it'd be interesting to have her early as a follower with you, just to kind of get some of the interesting, crazy things that she says as you're, pursuing the Dark Brotherhood. Joining the Dark Brotherhood. So Dark Brotherhood for good guys. If you want to have more positive outcomes and not have to kill everybody all the time, if you choose to go that route, we had Thieves Guild for good guys with the other load order. Save the Dark Brotherhood. You can save all of your Dark Brotherhood friends if you so choose to. I'm assuming you would with this particular build. Listen, Dark Brotherhood. This adds significantly more radiant quests and missions for you to do from the Night Mother in the game, SITHIS armor. This is a really cool looking armor, which I will have in the thumbnail, that you can create in the game early with just leather and some other materials. And I thought you can use any armor you want to craft here that's like an assassin, I guess. This one I thought was more fitting just because in its color scheme and appearance, it looks much more like the standard Dark Brotherhood armor, even though we have a nice replacer for that too here. Head splitter. This adds a bow, and so it adds crossbow. This has a few different weapons, I believe, but it really boosts the damage for headshots. There's a bow, and I believe you can make a crossbow as well at the Skyforge that just has special stats on it. It's very specifically for like one-shot kills, headshots. That's it. It's really cool looking weapons if you're interested in using these or any other dagger-like weapons. I've added more. We'll get to those in a minute. Hide spots. These don't really add anything to the world. There are just barrels around anyway in Skyrim, and you're able to actually duck and hide inside of one of these barrels, possibly to escape from guards if you've committed a crime, which you likely will be. And an honorable crime overhaul. This just makes some modifications to the outcomes of you committing crimes. It's a huge list of things. Check out the description for sure. Sneak tools. This adds the ability to cut throats from behind, knock out an enemy, create some special arrows. You can craft water arrows, fire arrows, oil arrows, noisemaker arrows, which lets you distract targets and such. Stealth kills for followers and better stealth AI for followers. Summer Mist, which allows us to add a couple hundred different types of enchantments to weapons and armor. The Festus Crex Inside Out spell, which is in Festus's chest in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. You'll find this spell, and it's a destruction spell that basically lets you explode your enemies. You have this Skyrim sewers bundle. So now there's this interconnected sewer system between all of the different settlements with NPCs down there, even merchants and stuff like that. Lots of interesting things to see, possibly even some fights for you. We're using Skyland, RTD weathers, all RTD weathers all in one. You can use any weather mod you want to use. I was testing with LFX, but I was getting some flickering lights in places, so I just went back to a simple lighting mod that is really reliable and has some nice lighting template and ambiance with it, and that's RLO all-in-one, no light source changes, so we don't get flickering lights, and we don't have to patch as much for JK's interiors. And for more daggers, we have JS Unique Utopia daggers. This adds 10 daggers to the game world. Some can be crafted, but what's interesting about these special daggers is as you're pursuing the main quest line and just exploring around Skyrim, you have to actually find some of these, and you actually have to complete some other missions, some side missions, not having to do with the Dark Brotherhood, in order to find some of these special daggers. So just something else cool to look forward to in the world. Getting some really nice custom daggers, some powerful custom daggers from like just regular adventuring. Mortal Kombat, fast-paced combat, so you move significantly quicker with your movesets in combat. Wildcat combat of Skyrim, which also adds different body part injuries, which is really cool. I like it for that reason. Some sewer rats, because why not? You might be spending quite a bit of time underground. They're also added to settlements as well, cities and towns. The Dark Brotherhood of Old, that's our big mod that is a quest expansion for the Dark Brotherhood, which does not kick in until after you've saved the Dark Brotherhood. And then you get this new follower that is also marryable for you. And this is like a couple dozen hours of questing with that if you want to learn more about the Brotherhood of Old. You can read the description. And this mod is patched for the sewer bundle. Night Mother's Embrace. This is a huge bundle of everything else we need to be the perfect assassin that I haven't already added. This bundle includes Dark Brotherhood Abduction Redux, which changes how Astrid can like kidnap you, and where she can abduct you from in the world. It puts some restrictions on it to just like inns, taverns, jails, certain places in the wilderness. Dark Brotherhood Motivations. This adds a backstory and motivation for some of the Dark Brotherhood contracts. Just something to add a bit more role-playing and immersion for you. Dark Brotherhood Reborn. This is a Dawnstar Sanctuary overhaul, which happens later, like after you've completed their main quest line. You get immersive poison apples. Dark Brotherhood Artifacts Renewed, Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary Decor, which just replaces some of the textures for like doors, banners, and their tenants. Improved Shadow Mirror, texture replacer for Shadow Mirror and Saddle. More daggers. They're also craftable with the Ebony Smithing perk. Another bow. These can be found at the Dawnstar Sanctuary when you arrive. You get crossbow as well. So you don't even have to add the other weapons that I've added here if you don't want to, but I just wanted you to have a lot of options and lots of different weapons to use in your arsenal, either in early game before you join the Dark Brotherhood. You can craft those weapons or find them. And there's more. More clutter, texture replacers, and things like that. Poison Mastery. I believe I used that mod with the Thieves Guild too as well, that I can remember, but there's more. There's like a lot more in this list, including like some hideouts, like player homes as well, I believe. Yeah, you have a Dark Brotherhood player home. In Whiterun, you have a number of different hideouts as well at the start of the game. The Night Mother Revoiced, this is one of the mods that I had not tested at all. So hopefully this new supposed improved voice from an actual actress, 2 additional actresses that worked on this. Hopefully it is significantly better sounding, I guess. Check it out. Let me know if it works. And some simple changes to like NPC overhauls in the game. Use any NPC overhaul you want to use. You got 500 megabytes left to do whatever you want. This is just how I touched on everybody in the game without just using like one overhaul mod or 2 overhaul mods, because it still doesn't cover everybody anyway. Simple character makeover covers a lot of features of all of the NPCs in the game, including their hair. And I specifically added a Brotherhood NPC replacer so that they get KS hairs and new faces and stuff like that. They look pretty good. And NPC overhaul for all of the beast races in the game, fully overhauled. And for our armor, just realistic armor overhaul. This covers the guards and the Civil War factions, and just like your steel, iron, ebony, dwarven. No other factions in the game are covered outside of the Civil War, except here I did cover the Dark Brotherhood. So this is a pretty nice texture replacer for the Dark Brotherhood. It covers the robes as well. But there are a number of different replacers out there for Dark Brotherhood armors. If you want to replace them, you can use any mod you want for armor replacers and clothing replacers. After all, you still got 500 megabytes left with this. Play around. Let me know what's best for this, or what's suitable, or should we just revert to Divergence? Let me know in the comment section. Let Yellow Rabbit know in the comment section. Give them your ideas. All right, and the basics. We're using alternate start, live another life, so of course we can start as the Dark Brotherhood if we like to. Get in there, get some of your weapons and stuff like that, and get going. You can leave, go do some other questing, go get those other daggers if you want to, go get those head splitters crafted at the Skyforge, and then come back, and then you can start doing Dark Brotherhood questing. And that's about it. Standard lighting templates. This is what I'm using in addition to RLO all-in-one lighting, because this adds darker corners and more shadows to the game. It makes interiors significantly darker. This is the brighter version, I believe. There's also a darker version, which will really darken interiors. But I don't know how much NPCs are affected by that or not. You know, like with LFX or anything, I don't know if they actually, if it affects their vision at all. But it does set the mood a bit more for this build. So let me know what you think about the mods that I have. Give me any of your input. If you try this load order, let me know your thoughts. If anything's not working properly, if a feature isn't showing up, like from the questing or whatever, I'm gonna leave this up and I'll be able to, you know, I'll be doing more testing on this anyways, and I'll make changes as well. But just go by the, not this video, but go by the load order in the description, because that's what will be updated. Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy birthday, Yellow Rabbit. Until next time, everyone.